I was born and raised in America, in California to be precise, and I came to Greece to fulfill my dream of being a professional basketball player. And after playing professionally here for about 10, 12 years, I actually opened up a bar, a cafe, and it was kind of a natural process after, for a lot of athletes, I don't know if you know, in Italy, and probably they do the same thing, they go into something that's entertaining like basketball is. But while I was doing that, my wife at the time had an English school, and I always would help her in the school. And then just kind of naturally came after getting out of the bar business, which is a good thing. I was a better customer than I was an owner. I decided to start teaching English with my wife, and so this is what I do now.
You chose Greece something like 30 years ago. Would you choose it again if it were nowadays, I mean, after the crisis?
That's a great question. I've asked myself the exact same question. God, I would hope the answer would be yes, but I'm not really sure. Maybe it would be a little different because nowadays, you know, Greece is not as enticing as it was at one point, when it was just a beautiful country, a virgin country with a lot of expectations and opportunities. Nowadays, you know, things are tough, but I would personally hope I would choose Greece again because I think I made the right choice.
What is the real reason for choosing Greece today?
Well, you know, personally, I mean, I'm not only from America, I'm from California, in San Francisco more specifically, so I'm from the fillet of America. So it's actually the best area. And Greece to me was just something that was different. It combined all of what America or what California had into a European kind of motivo, where it was just a beautiful thing. And I could not imagine raising my kids anywhere else. Then not necessarily Greece, but something European. Italy, Spain, I mean, and Greece. These are the kind of countries that personally I prefer. So no, do I miss America? No. Do I love America? Yes. There's a difference. I love to visit. I don't want to stay. This is my home.
Do you know what is mare nostrum, and if we are still one population with Greek, Spain people and people living in the Mediterranean area?
Well, yes, I am familiar with this phrase and I know about this. But in Greece, I mean, it's one of our most loved and adopted phrases. It's una faccia una razza, and I don't know if that's actually the way we say it in Italian, but that's the way we say it in Greek. And so what is one's is all, and I think that even the Mediterranean is something to share, and it's something that was definitely the Greeks and the Romans and the Italians had so much to do with it. So I think it's something that should be shared with everybody, and that we are together in this endeavor.
I know that people used to go on ships to go to Italy or to Spain. Would you choose that kind of traveling still today?
Well, I think there's a major advantage because people think it's convenient to travel by plane, and you get in a plane and you go and you get out of a plane and you go an airport to something. But there's something about traveling on the Mediterranean, something about traveling on the sea and experiencing the whole process. I mean, when you're on a boat, on a deck, you can look out and see the beautiful views and the landscape that you see. So personally speaking, I've always been a fan of traveling by ship. I mean, that's the original way of mass travel, and I think it should always be something that we should try to enjoy and embrace.
Have you ever heard about the motorways of the seas and of the advantages that they give to people who go through the Mediterranean?
Well, of course, you know, everybody nowadays, I mean, air travel has become so cheap and so easy that people are actually looking for a different way of traveling. And I think that the traveling by ship and the express ships, that you can actually enjoy your travel. You're not in a hurry to get anywhere, because going on vacations means to enjoy your trip. So I think that these new ways of traveling on boat, bon voyage, as they say, is a great way of traveling.